Radio coming at you with those smooth Saturday vibes. We got Steve, Alex, and Getty here. Oh yeah. Gonna enter the Call of Cthulhu here. The start button is... Start button is enter madness, so let's do it, kids. I'm gonna remember to fix it so the audio comes through the TV, because I'm not putting on the headphones tonight. Let's see if I can... Yeah, only microphone. What? Okay, there we go. And then... one of these days I'm gonna figure out how to do this.
You're in the wrong menu. You want me to do it? Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it.
Yeah, Steve's gonna take care of this.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Nope, it was right there. Yeah.
Here we go.
Why are there 3 people watching us? This is awful. One of them's Alex. Really? I'm gonna adjust that brightness. No, that's dark enough. Yeah, it is. I make it dark enough. Alex doesn't make it dark enough.
I don't like it that dark. It's scary.
Yeah, we got candlelight anyway.
Having your game on easy difficulty.
Never.
I do that.
You do.
So I had the no kill mode.
Yeah, we even talked about that this last week.
Man, I love that no kill mode. Only ways I can.
Alright, so we got a World War I vet. He's an alcoholic, takes sleeping pills. He's a private eye. That's okay. Batting 1,000 here.
They can read the text.
I'm reading it.
You gotta do a voice. It's too bad we don't have Metal Gear Kevin here to be Psycho Mantis.
You mean Cobra Commander?
Yeah, real close to getting canceled. He's the best. He got so mad at Metal Gear the other day. He's like, fuck this, I'm done.
Alright, let's do this. Do you guys ever read any Lovecraft?
Never did.
So it's just me. Okay. So I guess we're pandering to myself here.
What it comes down to is that he has psychic torture. Right.
You're familiar with the Mind Flayer? It's kind of Lovecraftian. Does it have the elder monsters? The giant bricks that are...
I picked up that Neo game that was PlayStation.
Neo? Oh, yeah.
I remember you playing that one.
Alright, so I can duck. I can lean. Alright, that's helpful. He's not very fast. Alright, so we got some... I'm trying to figure out which button does that. No. Alright, that's fine. We have to climb down anyway. You have to climb down. No, looks like this one's locked too. Oh, it's X. Okay. Press X to Jason. Okay, this is a little ominous. Counter darkness, you must light up some items in order to enter it. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's really... So if you can't see it, then... It's you? What are you saying? What did we get on the podcast? The control is vibrating. Alright. Oh, bolt cutters. Yeah, makes sense that we would have to go back to the chains. The spectral chains. Unlock the madness. Should I have opened these ones or the other ones? No, it's too late now.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
That's not ominous at all. Okay. Yeah. You want to tell that to Octopus Jesus?
Yeah, I know. Get off my fucking
I hear creepy music. And all
What
these
a
corpses.
putrid offering.
Sharks? I mean, that's the definition of it, so. Nope. Wait, I saw that one. That was actually really funny.
To fight. You have been chosen.
Wait, that was creepy.
Behold. Everything has already been written.
Okay, faceless monsters.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Alright. That was kind of janky as hell, but still frightening enough.
I hate whiskey.
Welcome to Bioshock.
I used to be an avid reader.
Steve? Is this based on you?
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Whisper lesbians under your breath. Oh, there's some booze.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Well versed in the,
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Yeah, he is.
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Alright. We got a menu here. Need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, so he needs to drink. Alright. Alright, what else we got here? Oh, skill points. What is this? I have an investigation skill? Oh, sweet.
Is there D&D involved?
No, I think this is based around the game. Like the tabletop game?
You need to buff Call of Cthulhu is a game?
Yeah. It's a tabletop game.
You need to buff your strength.
I need to make sure I'm sane. Right now, my sanity is stable.
But you experienced a traumatic nightmare. What was that one game?
Well, he was a vet, so I'm kind of surprised.
Oh. There was one game that had a Oh, yeah.
Eternal Darkness. Alright, so yep. What else we got? Dark Water. Don't have any information. No clues? Looks like there's multiple chapters. And then I have a lighter from...
Was that October 7th of 1918? Or 2018?
Of 1918. It said he's a World War I vet.
Good enough for me that it says lost.
Well, you know I gotta have a drink. Need my medicine. Alright. Fast detective
I'm
agency.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Oh no.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, so now I can...
Trying to get you social.
I can upgrade my abilities here. Okay. So what do you think? It looks like I'm a little,
Is this what you're telling the lady on the phone?
Yeah. You think I should enhance my...
I am quite...
I was gonna go with some occult knowledge.
What? Naturally, you come with some already built in.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, no. Yeah, I can't remove anything from here. How much do I have? 7 left? What do you think? Some healing?
I mean, man, heals are always nice. How much? Oh, you have 7 CP. But can you add eloquence? That always unlocks more like
Dialogue options, yeah.
I feel
Okay.
like it's just worthwhile.
Oh!
6 more CP.
3 more needed. Okay, so it's a very slow progression. Okay. I feel like I'd be safer with a little bit more medicine, a little bit more occult.
You're not gonna go wrong with having more occult, I think. I'm guessing that like psychology is gonna affect your sanity.
I think I'm gonna do more of those,
There you go.
so we can do some more spot. Some. I'm gonna do one of both of these, so that we're a little bit more well-rounded.
No strength. You're out.
I mean, strength is his best attribute, or one of his best attributes so far. So.
I would have just maxed it out. Go full aggro on this game. Yeah, just punch.
Are you sure? I don't know. Am I sure?
Thank
I
you
guess
for
we
this
have to be.
information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
No.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
She's behind me.
Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you too.
Yeah, of course.
I'm coming.
I think it's kind of funny that even he's getting shit about like his productivity at work. You got low numbers. Can you fix that?
This old guy's gonna be like, I have a case for you.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Damn. Well, you are a drunk. This is your leg.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
This is heavy so far.
Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
Nope. It's a trap.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some
probably
logic,
is.
a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Alright. I can also examine the file. Ooh. Alright, what's Darkwater? Do we have an update on it? Inhabitants? Places? The occult?
Your office.
Oh, wow. So that's a city. Great. Yeah, I'll look at the file first.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label, police report, and then just newspaper print or cutout. Great. Great. Thanks for this garbage. Now, to look at this terribly satanic picture.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
They're frightening. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. No, it mentioned a warehouse in the file.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived
safe.
there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
What?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
He's kind of asking.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is
Look at
true.
that defensive stance.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly.
Who knew that?
She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
I think I'm good.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
Why would
All
he
right,
say my
I'll
daughter's
take the
death?
case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Her
Thank you,
full name.
Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
That's the classical use of the word. There's no whoa there.
Dark water. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Oh. I missed this file.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it.
It
According
was.
to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Sharks too. Shacks.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
You want me to? I'll have another one for the road. I drink heavily from my flask and prepare for the oncoming madness. Dun dun. What's this book? Oh! It had like a nice, Ooh! It did level up my medicine. Should
Natural sciences, linguistics,
I think we
archaeology.
got everything. Languages. Study of languages.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders.
Are
That
you
isn't courage.
feeling like tired and people say all types of shit. The Sarah Hawkins case.
Podcast that's just them going over the licensing exam questions. The medical licensing exam? Yeah, that's the podcast part. They kept saying infarction.
What was the word that Hoffman's co-writer kept using that wasn't
Repletion.
repletion? There we go.
That's a good word.
And then Steve started to question whether it was an actual word after a while. He's like, I feel like it's not, but maybe
But it
he's
turns
used it
out
so
when
many times.
people use it, people started using it that way all the time.
This is taking a bit to load.
Anybody who's listening to this stream, the word is replenishment.
I'm gonna hit the head quick.
What did he say? Repletion. Repletion?
A lot of people say that.
Repletion?
Yes.
I'll hook you up with the remote.
I'm just gonna go with
For electricity?
Yes.
What do you need?
Oh, I was talking about laptop. There?
Yeah, it's down there.
I'm gonna get some horror shooties on.
Horror shooties?
Oh yeah, we're gonna bust a cap on some of these mysteries.
Pull out the gun. Maybe even
a gun, but I'm pretty sure it's mostly lantern based.
Go up to a guy. Huh?
Let's feed Peanut a donut. Haven't seen those guys in a long time. Yeah, it's aight. Oh, now we're on to the title card. Yeah.
We're almost there.
Thanks, Fitzroy. Rocky? Nah, because of the movie, nobody can be Rocky anymore. Maybe a dog. I don't remember that movie. I like Tom Jones. I like Tum Tum better.
Stay on board.
Fitzroy
There's
just
guys
told us
coming
stay
to
on.
unload.
I'll just stand here in my sweater.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case
I've never
mean
been to
anything you?
Boston. Maybe it just looks like this all the time.
As said,
It's just like green lanterns and mist everywhere.
Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
Get some clam chowder.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
I bet it's good.
A nice young woman, and a great...
You gotta go on TripAdvisor and find the best chowder. Or
You
what
know
does
what?
our notebook say?
Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up.
You have
Mitchell
a drink.
may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll
Don't
find
tell
me
me
at the
what you
Harbor
did,
Master's
Fitzroy.
office. If
Peanut,
it's
this
the
guy's
Hawkins
bossing us
family
around.
that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Alright. I'll have a look around.
Go to the bar.
Go to the bar.
That's what he told you.
I heard him. Ooh. L2 is run. Can I talk to this guy? Hey. Hey. Looks like those guys chatting over their trouble. I want to like run afoul of any.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
It's true. Let's see what's going on in this bar. I'm gonna shave his goatee off. Oh yeah.
Hey,
Oops.
be careful.
Ooh, is that attractive lady?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Mm. Ah.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I
I'm
prefer
not here
it
for
that way.
information. I want to get drunk.
Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Yeah.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time. all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
But her paintings sucked.
Wait, dead?
Yeah.
I thought we were trying to find her.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Oh, yeah. That's what I just did. Okay, so I want to order
Captain
a drink.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Oh, I'm getting liquored up. Oh, yeah.
Already?
No, we just kind of like kicked his chair.
I think we'll get along well.
That affected my destiny. Okay.
Alcoholism?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
No.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
I think that's it.
That'll be all for now.
See what my diary says. Oh, just checked off that box. All right, let's do some detecting. Ooh.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor.
He
Interesting.
owes $50.
That's a lot of money in the 19th.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously.
That's like having it's like $3,000 bar tab.
And then he said,
No, it's not that
"You have
much.
no right to treat us like this."
I'm just putting you on.
What did he say?
He laughed.
Just pulling your leg.
There's a piece of paper behind you. Where?
Ooh.
The miraculous catch.
Oh, the chantry.
Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Unbelievable catch.
Giant gelatinous cube with tentacles coming out of it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think that was a whale.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that was an actual whale.
Ooh, we got a clue.
You talk to this guy?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
I like that guy's tattoos, which are just carved into his flesh.
Yeah.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
You're a book.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness. Until it finds a new reader.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got. That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Wish I could ask a follow-up question.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
I'm not young, I'm old as fuck.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Fake news.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Oh, no, I'm pretty much calling that they ate one of the... Like,
Cthulhu beasts.
One of the ancient ones that they dig up in Antarctica and at the Mountains of Madness.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be much of a horror game if it just turned out everything was normal.
Yeah, everybody's insane. Off of monster brains. And...
Alright. Gotta talk to the mysterious lady.
Oh.
What you looking at, stranger?
You, madam.
Come on, you should have replied, dad ass.
What do I want to say?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me
This
drink,
is the 20s
stranger.
and I'm a man. I get to say whatever I want.
I told you to beat it.
Ooh, I pissed her off.
Strange, what are you buying?
Come on. Once more. All right.
And the doctor, what did he say?
You can't get through the back door.
My God. No, sir.
Alright. It's time to go.
Just trying to see if I could peep their conversation.
Read that article.
I did.
Oh, you did?
It's like prohibition is lame.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Optimistic.
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain
There's
told
nothing
you
for
not
you
to stick
here
your
either.
noses round here
Beat
again.
it.
This isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want.
Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
You're already in trouble.
Come on, can't we
I just want to see if anything happens. If I
There's
listen to
nothing
it.
to sort out. Your chum
Ooh.
wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got
Willem
in his
Dafoe.
belly. You hear that?
There's
You
nothing for you
bilge
here
rats
either.
Don't scare me.
Beat it.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat.
do anything. Let's see what these guys are going on about. Probably this dead whale.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
I wouldn't tell him he's out of his depths, though. Probably
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Nah.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
It's
You can't
the
understand.
blood was
You're
just
not
starting to
seeing it.
coag.
Oh yeah. It's a sign. He's gonna get us in
So, yeah. Nah, I gotta go up here and talk to Fitzroy.
But that did, yeah, no, L2.
I just want to make sure I'm not missing any clues.
Steve wants to level up.
Exactly.
Did you already spend your CP?
I didn't.
What? Did you have to level up your character for this?
I want to get some strumph.
I could be wrong. Maybe strength is the way to go.
No, I'm just cheesing you.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
God damn it, Cuddles.
Oh. I know that.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. Broken. This place seems half abandoned. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
No, this is Fitzroy's office or whatever.
Oh, there's bathrooms here.
Yeah. I can open the door, but I can't do anything.
Can you steal his hat?
That's not a hat. This is fishing equipment.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Feel like the more things that we activate, the better. Oh, yeah.
Level up that medicine skill, boy.
Can I take... Oh, bummer.
Check your progress with medicine, Steve.
Ugh.
How are we looking?
Oh, we're almost to 2.
Ooh. Oh, so... Level it up, level it up.
How much...
Do we have CP?
I thought you said you didn't use it.
No, but...
Did I get some, though?
Move around.
At the end of the last chapter. Yeah.
Give 1 CP.
Oh.
How much does it take to move to the next one?
Oh, wait, what is
Oh,
it?
so...
It can only be... What? Leveled up with books?
Oh.
So when you build the character... Oh.
I didn't know that.
So what does CP do?
You can level up any of the other attributes.
Of the purple skills.
But your occultism and your medicine, they have to be updated through reading.
Why? Was that a thing before?
No, it didn't explain that at the beginning.
Bummer. Okay. I'm just gonna hang on to the CP because we need a bunch. Tell Joel to mind his business.
Business.
Have the microphone.
Can he?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Do you think Fitzroy's a ghost?
No, maybe. I don't know.
How come I can just open this drawer but not do anything?
Because there's nothing for you to interact in that drawer.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Come on.
What a macabre souvenir.
Did he just say macabre?
Yeah, he did. Maybe if you invested more in your occult, you would have called it macabre.
Is it macabre?
It's macabre.
He's from Boston, he should say macabre.
Macabre.
There's an E at the end of this word. I gotta pronounce it.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins.
Dude, somebody's gonna
cargo
flame us on
manifests.
Twitter for
They're
that
on
one.
the
No,
table
he
next to you.
pronounced it right.
But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
Like macabre.
When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo.
Yes, dude.
They're on the table next to you.
People are already flaming us.
The internet was buzz with our stupidity.
I'd already talked to Fitzroy.
Which one was Fitzroy? The guy up there?
This is the guy up here.
Talk to him.
I did.
God damn it.
Got to talk.
I just,
Why didn't you talk to him?
I just forgot. He's just,
Told us that you're macabre.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll
Get
get
my
from
work
them.
out of here.
Getty, read me them manifests.
I don't want to talk about shipping manifests.
you have to.
Look at this bill of lading. The evidence is clear.
This is Fitzroy.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Talk about Darkwater. Oh. Do it.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the
How
warehouse?
do they exist at
You
this
mean
point?
that the dates have some meaning?
They must have.
Yeah.
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Oh, ask about Darkwater.
Oh.
Okay, you got a bunch of them. Who is Cat?
So,
Oh, do the photograph. Do the photograph.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Nice.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I did.
Oh, it was upstairs.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What?
Maybe you
I
can
don't
use
mind you
blood.
visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Oh yeah, I insulted her in the bar earlier.
Yep.
Sorry.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
That's how I
I'm just back from the
unlocked
wharves.
this dialogue.
The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Okay.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's
Giant
true.
squid.
And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Who the hell cares what?
Alright, I think,
We gotta ask him about
I'm
the
looking
warehouse.
for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
It's... Where's
Understood.
Warehouse 36?
You know
It's
who
that
the building
warehouse.
belongs
right
to,
there.
don't you?
And it's gigantic and the only one that's here.
oh, what'd you say? You know who the building belongs to? Are you gonna be honest? Or are you gonna say you underestimate me? Is this a game for you?
I'm gonna
It
be
belonged
straight
to
with
the
you.
Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Where's the warehouse? Just go.
I told you, you dumbass.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I sound like Batman.
Oh, you got one more CP?
Yee! We're gonna look at our diary.
Those are your character points.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Yeah,
so what do you got?
Joel.
Get them strumps.
Joel, they're character points.
Well,
Ooh,
looks
I can-
like all those scrubs. Oh, you can go either way.
I can go either way. Which way should I
They
go?
finally unbeached the whale and, go to the left. Well, they
That's
started
no
moving down.
way to treat an omen.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now,
Well, I'm
please,
gonna.
leave us to our work.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
I really appreciate the word
Shysters.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it.
What could have done so much damage?
God, we should have invested more into medicine.
Yeah.
I feel so stupid now.
It's a sign.
This guy's just like going about his day.
He doesn't
Like
care.
fishing in this really murky water. Ooh.
Yep, check out the fishing god statue.
Feel like we're gonna get
Fish Festus.
Is it Dagon?
maybe. Could be.
Yeah, she is. Don't worry.
No, it didn't give me anything to look
Yeah,
at.
you didn't.
So hoping to get some more CP over here.
Oh. Can you open it? Do it. Investigate. Yes.
I didn't realize investigate meant just like breaking into somebody's.
Damnation. I broke it.
Oh, bummer.
Try again.
My milk.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
That's a bummer.
It's supposed to be like a roleplay game. I told you it's supposed to be like, can you jump? Or climb? No. Oh!
I have no idea how I did that. Oh, okay. So, triangle is
Okay.
the
I
lighter.
couldn't do that in the last bit, so. So much conversing.
Like, it's, you know what? It's probably one of those things where you have to, like, min-max by playthrough. Like, if you don't put enough into, like, you could either, like, invest your points into medicine, so you can learn about the whale, or you can,
Do occultism so that you can.
or, like, put more into investigation so you can get into the room. I get the feeling it's going to be that way, where like you have to kind of pick one or the other if you want to get the extras.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What should I say?
I don't think you've done anything.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Dark Water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
He's drunk. That's what I mean. It says they're both drunk, so.
Aye.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
They defaced him. Get out of here, Cuddles.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Aye.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
I'm being a hypocrite.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Right. That seemed like a waste of time.
You're talking to those two drunks? Yeah.
Ooh.
Where do you think you're going?
Schmitty.
No. It's Officer Andrews.
Kind of looks like Schmitty.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Yes.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Because I'm handsome.
Lisa sends me this 3 times a day. It's so good. You want to see it?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
Oh, wait.
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know.
Yes!
There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks.
There is.
Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
The second one does.
Sorry. I really can't talk about them. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Oh,
Damn. Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets
gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hit them somewhere. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Alright, so I probably have to go the other way.
Yeah, I think you do, but I think you also learned a little bit by going that way. So maybe it'll help.
Get it? Nobody listens to us anyway.
Seems like the more things we click, the better.
Well, until it starts to become the more things you click, the worse off you are.
Oh, yeah, if you lose your sanity.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Shut up.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
I think your option's to the left.
I know. I gotta check.
The car is parked like a douche.
You never know if there might be a red chest with a legendary in it.
Well, it's good to know that in the 1920s, people didn't know how to park either.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, I found a thingy.
You got a lever.
Yeah.
It activates a mechanism.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Anything with a gear.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
It must.
Whoa, who you calling a winch?
Oh.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Oh,
yeah.
No. Disapprove.
Getting into the green
Disapprove.
slime.
Back. Nope. Other way. Down to the left. Nope. Now you're just going away from it. Now you're just walking this way. Forward. Left. Down.
What?
This thing?
To the right.
Oh,
there you go.
There it is.
Come on, guys.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Do you notice the thing in the left corner? That
Yeah. Yeah, maybe there's
no,
more
I
clues
had the raging
nearby.
clue because I was like, I see it. Maybe there's more. Did you try looking up? Remember, this is like D&D-esque, so. It's a 3D game. Thank you, Alex.
There's got to be a way to get up to the cat. Oh,
yeah.
Here we go.
Do a little turn on the catwalk, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
I'm not enjoying. Move away from it and then try.
Yeah, come on.
Weird.
What the fudge?
Yeah. No. That's weird.
There's got to be a way to act. I tried X, obviously.
Joel, use your flashlight. Joel, flashlight.
Light it on fire. Burn this motherfucker.
Burn this motherfucker down.
Alright, here. Let me give it a shot.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'll do it. You can leave the headphone on you. Or the microphone.
Jill just said, oh, fuck off with your flashlight.
Okay, maybe there's something else that we need? But I can do this.
Maybe we don't have enough strength.
No way.
No, there's got to be something else because the clue thing is still going.
Hold on. Get inside. Okay. I'm not even gonna try and jump down.
It seems fairly obvious that you need to like lift up the grate so that you can go down underneath to get into the warehouse.
I'm just gonna try it. Ooh, knowledge. I was hoping that was gonna kind of like. There we go.
Knowledge you up?
No, knock out the exclamation points or the question marks. Creepy picture.
They all look cartoonish except for that guy, the old sea cat.
Yeah.
He looks cool. No, it's really.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Do you want me to try and feed it? No, because we won't even get up. Chances.
Your strength is already at professional.
Yeah.
There's got to be another way you can activate
I have professional level strength. No, don't do it.
Do it.
No. No.
Mm-hmm.
Watch, it'll be like, go downstairs, make sure that it's connected correctly.
Oh.
Nope. Don't do it. I don't want you to tell me.
Oh.
Ooh, a ratchet device.
There we go.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Well, that winch is a ratchet, so.
Mount the ratchet.
Winch is a ratchet. We need one more piece to the puzzle. I should have just continued to explore. So that's what that.
Oh, yeah, it means there's still more clues.
No, come on. Cut it out. It's not scary yet.
It's scary how difficult the 20s were.
Yeah,
you had to have
right?
winches and ratchets and.
I feel like the last piece is not inside of this warehouse. She's here to run into you.
Griefing me again. Yeah, basically.
Unless I need the light to.
Wait. Make sure she doesn't jump up by Peanut. Yeah, Peanut will lose her
They'll
mind.
try and battle each other. They are the battle pups, so. Does it pulse the closer you are to the. Maybe. Remember last time we needed the light to be able to pick up stuff?
Yeah.
So maybe we need the light in order to find it or pick it up. Maybe not, but we'll still look.
It's like you got the winch and the ratchet. What else would you need?
Gloves.
Yeah, maybe. Gotta keep those hands nice.
Honestly, don't see anything. But then again, is it weird that there's that other door up there?
Maybe you can get across the catwalk somehow?
Nah, there's no jump.
Anything outside the warehouse?
Whenever I go out. Oh, maybe, hold on. No, the green question mark disappears. Right.
Maybe you need to ask that guy to give you a hand.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you...
I shall take...
I shall take my leave. Ra-ga-ga-ga-ga-ga-ga.
So it's something in here. Is it something just very clearly obvious that we don't see?
Probably.
I mean, the other part was green, so it was a little bit more difficult to... There it is. Yep, needed the light for it.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
That's what I thought. I thought that it was going to be like, you definitely need the light for this.
Yeah.
Yep. And now the question mark has a check mark next to it.
Alright, we're learning. We're learning.
Crank it.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Crank back 3 times. See if he does it. You.
Damn, I broke it.
Oh, come on.
Son of a bitch!
He was too strong! He's too strong!
Put a little too much elbow grease into it.
Yeah, I guess so. Crank back 3 times. Can't.
What did you break?
The winch.
So what do you do now?
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Don't say anything.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules,
Gesticulating too much.
I punish them.
So you're Cat.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe we can come to an
Or maybe
understanding,
not.
Cuddles.
Alcohol? Oh, shit! Oh no!
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh. I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Interesting.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Maybe you need to just approach the guards.
Well, well, look who's back.
I'm gonna get these.
Did you miss us?
Yeah, they have all the same shit to say.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
You son of a
But
bitch.
I feel like if I get them alcohol, they'll definitely attack those guys.
You dumb bastard.
You talk to Schmitty here?
Yeah.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
No.
He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
You
There's
guys
something
suck
coming.
at this. Cuddles, you're drunk. Go home. Where was she?
In the back corner. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, right there.
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
Yeah.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Okay. Maybe I can talk to the bartender and he can give me some hooch for those guys.
What can I get you?
Did you already do this?
What do you
No, I
know
forgot
about
to
the
do it.
Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around.
Oh no, I did ask him.
Why not?
First off, sailors scream.
Scream.
And that's but all anything.
Blah 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 blah.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her painting. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Yeah.
Did you use this option too?
No, I didn't.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Kinda.
I've got what
Anything else?
Yup. Turn.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I thought I
That'll be all for...
those other guys.
Take a left outside this door. There's two guys sitting there that weren't there before.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Well, the only way I know how to deal with a cat is by soliciting.
You're back
his-
again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Yeah, but so I should have to talk to her. Huh?
You either have to talk to her or, like, try those guys that we spied on before.
See if they're gonna talk about something else, or
no, like the ones that are standing at the end of the alley.
yeah, I know these guys, but
Yeah. I think you might have to just, like, go right up to them.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who. I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And don't go looking there.
I bet you can go talk to him and be like, hey, I know what you're hiding.
You could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaps. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Yeah.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I am. You work for Cat?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on dock.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Yep.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
I really think I should try and...
Well, well, look who's back.
Can you?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
Alcohol.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Called it.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Take your time.
Take your time.
You know where to get that booze.
Give me some White Claws.
Get those White Claws from old Schmitty.
You know the flavor I like. Give me that mango.
What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
Ooh, you want to do a trade-off?
You could try. That's
What would
why
you say to a deal?
Persuasion is good.
Your bottle for a service.
It's $5 for everyone, including you.
Are you sure?
Certain.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
Oh, he gave you a bottle?
That'll be all for now.
I paid him $5.
Oh. I guess the persuasion didn't
Wait,
work.
did Joel say he fucks with the black cherry?
He said black cherry is S tier.
Can't understand. You're not sailors.
Not S
It's a sign.
Everything's ranked in tiers now.
If I'm
So,
understanding correctly.
have you
S
got
is
what we asked you
solo
for?
tier. Why is
Look
S
what I've
higher
got.
than A?
You're a good guy, you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Wait, you guys didn't take... But you...
Cheers, you jackass.
You're one of them, like, almost throwing up.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
Maybe.
Yeah, but it's okay, because we got White Claws.
It's true.
Up the ladder.
I know, but...
We gotta get all the clues.
Yeah.
Can't miss any clues, Alex. Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
I should have invested more in investigation.
Perfect.
Nice.
Oh my god, it worked!
Ugh,
RNG.
This place stinks.
Wait,
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh!
Do it.
Wait, do I...
No,
I wanna
don't
check
skip
out,
the...
I'm gonna check out the door. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I can't even go up the ladder. I have to enter reconstruction mode.
Gotta get that CP.
Okay.
Oh, so many clues.
Dun, dun, dun.
Medicine.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Oh, so it's opposite times in the 1920s.
It
No,
smells
so you
as
stay
bad
in a
as it
place like
looks.
this so that you spend your extra funds on painkillers.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Mm. Ooh, psychology.
What happened here?
Alright.
Somebody punched the mirror. Use the brain. Brain.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Somebody's obsessed.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Well, we've seen that guy before.
Wow, you psychologied it up, Eric.
I did something alright. I don't really understand why there's still like the ice around the.
There's still what?
Like the. That looks more like ice than anything else to me around the frame.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Oh, you got a bunch of clues.
New clue memorized. Bless you. Oh, this is nice.
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Don't threaten the police officer.
Use your brain. Use your brain. It's got a little brain icon.
Where?
See?
Actually,
there it is, yes.
I don't know.
You want to threaten him?
No, I said
Can I level up right now? No? Should I try the let's team up?
I like to try the special options, but you don't have to do what I say.
What's the special option?
These two. Strength check.
Oh, dude, do the strength check.
To threaten the cop?
No.
You know
sent
what?
your
Fine.
men away. Bad idea. I see only one overweight police officer.
Ooh.
How dare you? I am a representative of the law.
You fat piece of shit.
Relax. Look what I found.
It works.
Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene?
I only see one fat cop.
And a hard
I'd
veteran.
like to go and see the mansion now.
So hard.
Of course.
Cut, yeah.
You want to go back along his trail?
Why smell bacon?
I'd like to understand how this painting made it to
Literally
you.
and figuratively.
Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Oh, he's the one.
You're the guy who parks
Please
like
shut the
shit.
door. Open your eyes, damn it.
Yeah,
This
Schmitty.
guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Oh no.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them.
Ooh,
now.
man.
Why you?
This is fucking
Come
savage.
on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
That was amazing.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Shut up, cat.
Is it far, this mansion?
All I see is one stupid lady.
Look behind you,
Hard
at the top
veteran.
of the ridge.
You're too fat to see them.
You see the building?
It's so good.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
No.
Man, I want a mansion built on like a precarious rocky outcropping.
No.
That's very descriptive.
Steve, if you get a house like that, I'm not visiting you.
Come on, guys, come to my rocky outcropping house. It's
Here,
very
I got the house from the.
from Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, well, Call of Cthulhu, or even like
Is it spoilers
the evil
to look
within.
at
Yeah.
howlongbeat.com for this game?
No, you can tell us how long.
It's made out
Or
of
tell us how
reclaimed
many
wood.
chapters it is. That's fine.
Okay, well that's not it. Call of
Make sure you spell Cthulhu right.
I don't.
There's two H's.
What, really? Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, I didn't do the.
It's Cthulhu.
8 hours.
That's it? Well, it's not happening tonight, but... How many chapters?
Can we rewind to Halloween so I can dress up as Edward Pierce?
You can just do it next year.
That's
And
also
then
true.
nobody...
No
your
one will know.
program will get it.
I'll just go around calling people fat and referring to myself as a hard veteran.
Calling them shysters, too.
If you know what I mean.
A hard veteran. And you're a shyster.
Well,
God,
here we
Steve,
are,
be a real dick
Hawkins
to
Mansion.
We're 3 in.
The place has been abandoned since the fire.
That's probably
There's
the
only
first
old
thing
Winchester
we'll
in
have,
his hut.
Oh, there's so many options.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
Yeah.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Yes, I have other questions, sir.
Caretaker.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Yes, I have other questions.
He's clearly not doing any guarding.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Yeah.
Anything I should be wary of?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
Are there gonna
Wise
be zombies
attitude.
here?
But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
That's what
Could
I
he
would
be a
ask the
problem?
police officer.
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Thanks for your help, Officer Fatty.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
You've chosen your fate. The police officer is the murderer. No!
How
Alright,
many-
we got 4. So now we've got enough to upgrade our speech.
I like psychology.
Or
Steve's
psychology.
all about this road.
I think I'm gonna go psychology.
Yeah, I'm not really actually honestly worried about Strumpf. I either want that investigation. I mean, like, the thing is, like, the investigation will help you pick locks, as we now know. Eloquence will help you open up dialogue options. And I feel like Psych will
Do
help
you
you
see
out of a
this?
jam.
Your ability to find hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. So if you don't upgrade this skill, some items won't come into view at
Yeah.
all. Damn. This is really making me think about it.
Because you know you can't do it all.
Yeah.
I feel like we rolled with too much diversity. We should have
just
upgraded
gone
something.
to-
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna feed into some investigation.
I would just, if you're gonna go all the way, because you're gonna need 6 points in total to get it to the next tier.
What?
Again with the CP. We rolled with too much diversity.
Oh, you're diversifying too much.
No, I think that's good. I'm trying to level up these ones.
You can't level them all up.
I can, and I will. God damn it.
Alright.
You guys want to borrow it? I know that you don't.
I'm gonna just put everything into Strum.
Do it.
Punch your way to it. Come here, Cthulhu. Punch.
I don't even know if that's like there hasn't been a like fist fight option yet.
Yeah, but you used your Strumpf to intimidate the police officer. Peanut's getting frightened.
I'm gonna diversify my portfolio. Yeah.
I like the just one chair.
Oh, okay.
I guess that was the like tea garden. Oh yeah, you found a secret.
Small wooden whale.
Nice.
A new clue has been discovered. Call of Cthulhu. Peanut, I hear you.
She's like, I'm pissed off, Eric.
Got a structured settlement, but I need cash now. That's what she told me.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
What the fuck?
Jump, you gotta
Where?
4 foot
No,
vertical.
no, no. Hold on. Where did this tree fall from? Up there? Up on where there's no place for a tree. Okay.
Jump, you got 4 foot vertical.
I do not. I didn't feed into vertical leap.
Yeah, it didn't, not enough Strumpf.
You think that would be a strength statistic?
Yeah. No.
That's weird. You dunk, but your dunk is so cool.
1693.
Shove somebody else.
This house is much older than it seems. But the
It's
architecture
like that, yeah.
seems too
I get
recent.
you. I follow it. I like it.
Nope. Nope. Shut up, officer. Officer Bar Brady. Do I go back to him, or do I?
Peanut's extremely upset.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Yeah, Peanut's sad.
You should look for clues, though.
Peanut needs sustenance. She ate, but she wants more.
This entrance is still in use.
Oh shit.
Oh man, your guys look so cool that
Whoa! Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
Take it easy, Silas. I've got a lot of CP.
I'll show you how we have it out of Darkwater.
Well, this is timed.
Go.
Dude,
You
Eloquent-
haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
Nice.
Go on, then.
So many trophies.
Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
OP.
I feel like that thing we could have like fought that dude or something.
There was an option to like take the axe.
To try and take the axe, I don't know if you would have actually succeeded.
Well, if you'd put your points into Strom.
This gate is locked.
Hi. Hi, Furface.
Can't you use the key?
Why are you sad? Don't be sad.
Do I have to give peanut taco?
No. We don't give peanut tacos. I feel like I could have gone back to Officer Bar Brady, but...
Yeah. If you do, she's gonna get swifty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit on the floor. Swifty time today.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Oh,
Rather
s-
Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
That's his sitting chair.
No, that's a real thing.
Very specific musings about like
Yeah. Break in.
They don't, is it? But I can't. Okay.
Burn this motherfucker to the ground.
Maybe this is important at some point?
Yeah.
So I can spy on him? But apparently not right now. Did you see that?
I didn't.
You run. It kind of flickers the flame.
Cool.
I actually thought it had gone out.
Oh yeah. Pull out your machine gun.
You know I don't have one. Maybe there'll be like a flashback to World War I. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the cop.
Well, you have the key though. You can just go right into the mansion.
Oh, let's go talk to the cop.
Yeah. You big fat dumbass.
Hey, no
Oh, he's
ball,
there
Daddy.
now.
Is he?
Pierce, shall we enter?
I'm gonna go back to the graveyard.
Yes.
Yeah, you might as well.
Check out the graveyard.
You gotta get all the clicks in, you know what I'm saying? Clickety click, click, click. Oh, there.
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
Dude, do you have
Stop
any
wasting
idea
my
how
time.
long it would take for him to chop through that tree with a regular axe?
Not if it's half dead. Or all dead.
But he said it's recently fallen.
Did you
Which
see
would
how
kind of
thick
imply
it
that
was?
it's
You
not.
use a saw.
It's
You get one of those.
1920, dude.
Yeah, they fucking used saws in the 20s.
This
Yes.
isn't professional axe chopping, Alex.
You look up when saws.
I'm gonna show you.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Stupid.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective,
Cthulhu
does this
wins.
place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to
Poor
set
kid.
foot back here after the burial.
Poor kid.
What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary?
Poor Peanut.
Steal a burnt painting. I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family. Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go, Peanut.
No, now she thinks we're actually gonna go somewhere. Yeah, see? You're breaking her heart. I wonder if you invest all of your skill points into like spot hidden like right at the beginning of the game.
If you see a bunch of stuff.
Like you look at the painting and you're like, hey, wait a second, this is a Cthulhu, I ain't going there.
Yeah, right. That's like end of the game. Hey.
Hey, oh, what is this?
Well, actually, I was curious because it seems like by discovering items and stuff, you get more CP that way. And I wonder if you can min-max where you just like really jack up your
I'm with you.
hidden items and ultimately gather more CP so that it snowballs into just like advancing your skills.
I don't think you can max out your character in this. Alex, are you writing up something for us on this?
No.
He's writing about CP.
Game of the year.
Oh, I see how it is. We gotta have fun and play a game, and you're gonna do work.
Yeah.
How does this work? I'm having fun. You're the only one that finds this work, Getty.
It is work.
And I'm hearing all about this.
Look at this dog.
I know. Drinking Truly's over there.
It's delicious.
I think Truly is the one that got me sick. That if there's a third party that gets me sick.
I had a couple of delicious Catalina lime mixers earlier today.
Ooh, those are tasty.
Fucking Catalina lime mixer. Yes, I will give you food and I will take Doofus outside in just a second. As she is disgruntled and
Enter the madness.
Into everything.
Follow me. I know the place.
Alright, Steve, he knows the place.
Who left
Try
this
not to
light
die.
on?
Okay.
I'm gonna take care of some dogs here.
I'm gonna consult the diary real quick.
Oh, you got 2 CP!
Ooh.
Dude, spot hidden and investigation. Or psychology.
Or strength.
Or strength.
These are my
Strength. Yeah, we're a professional in psychology now. I just got a bachelor's degree.
That's my problem. You know, I only have a bachelor's. I probably should just put more CP.
You need.
Yep.
If I had more CP, I'd
Didn't we already talk about this?
Masters.
Like, in your 30s, you realize you spec'd wrong.
Yeah.
And then the rest
You
of
know,
your
if there's
life,
one thing that you don't have enough of, Alex, is CP.
I know. Again, why am I not successful?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
Is this like
What
a
does
squid
this
face?
tell me?
Can we please just throw this old food away? It was like a squid face. Nah, it's a ham or something, I don't know.
It's not a ham. It's still got eyes.
It does look like it's got eyes.
What kind of meat is this?
Yeah, dude, that's like Cthulhu meat. Yeah.
I love Cthulhu meat.
I've never had it before. Okay, I investigated a thing.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Lovecraft must be